Andrew, well, this is a more complicated conversation, obviously, and one of the significant issues that we've covered is the humanitarian crisis in Gaza after the World Central Kitchen incident where 7 volunteers were, by Israel's apology, mistakenly killed. How can aid get through? How can people have confidence that they're able to bring aid in? And even if the numbers Hamas reports are inflated, we're still looking at a massive number of casualties. Is that not motivating an end to this military campaign?
Yeah, I think you can imagine if there were Americans being held hostage just across the border in Canada or Mexico, and American and international aid was being sent to the civilians who overwhelmingly supported that terrorist action, and ceasefires were refused, and the hostages were not given back. The tensions within Israel are rising over this issue. To be candid, I don't think Americans would favor sending humanitarian aid in when, in some cases, civilians were across either border holding Americans. So, but what appears to be the case is that humanitarian aid is getting through. And that didn't cause a substantial disruption, despite a lot of reports. And there was a lot of footage on the ground and reports on the ground of humanitarian aid resuming. Now, a lot of international humanitarian aid organizations, of course, would be hesitant. And it was a terrible incident. And I don't know that we've fully gotten to the bottom of it. I would say that more attention would be given to that than some other allies and partners of the United States using advanced weaponry that has killed civilians just in the last decade. So it's not, when you go to war, these things happen and it's awful, it's terrible. War is a terrible thing. I don't know that stopping a conflict before you've achieved your war aims, especially when your opponent is utilizing human shields to great effect, is the right way to respond. I think, frankly, after this war, we're going to see a pretty substantial uptick across the region by terrorists and quasi-state actors across the region in the taking of, utilizing human shields and taking hostages.
Well, that's a fearsome prediction.